Today I'll demonstrate how to simulate a forward-reverse circuit. First and foremost, before demonstrating the forward-reverse circuit, we need to check the components using the multimeter tester to ensure the components if it is functioning well. In executing the forward-reverse circuit, the first thing to do is to perform the power circuit so that it can provide electricity from the main line to the components whenever the forward-reverse circuit is ready for testing. First thing to do is to connect L1, L2, and L3 to the magnetic contactor 1, which is T1, T2, and T3. Then connect magnetic contactor to overload relay 1, 2, and 3 connection. Then after, connect the overload relay to the motor. Then connected to the motor via the Y circuit. This is required for current to flow from the source to the magnetic contactor and then to the overload relay in the motor. We will proceed to the forward-reverse first phase after the Y connection. We will get a line from M1 to M2 there. So the connection will be from M1 lines 1, 2, and 3 to M2 lines 1, 2, and 3 and back to 1. M2 T1 will be linked to M1 T2 and M2 to T2 will be linked to M1 to T1 and M2 to T3 will be linked to M1 to T3. Next, line 1 should be connected to overload relay number 95 and overload relay 96 should be connected to a normally closed switch that will serve as your stop switch. Next, connect the parallel of the normally closed switch that serve as your stop to the parallel of the normally open switch that serve as your forward switch. Then, connect the parallel of the forward switch to number 21 of the magnetic contactor number 2. Then, connect the number 22 of the magnetic contactor 2 to the A2 of the magnetic contactor 1. And finally, connect the A1 to line 2. The next step is to connect numbers 13 and 14 of the magnetic contactor 1 to the forward switch, which is normally open switch. Now for the reverse. So find a normal open switch that will serve as a reverse switch and connect it to the magnetic contactor 1, number 21, and magnetic contactor 2, number 22. Next, connect the magnetic contactor 2, A1 to line number 2. So, from the connection of the line 1, we will put a connection, the NO reverse switch push button ng connection to M1 21 to M1 22. Then another connection from M1 to M2, A2 to M2, A1, and lastly to line 2. Now, let's see if all my switches are working. For the forward switch, as you can see, the motor turns clockwise. And when I press stop, it stops. For the reverse switch, I press the reverse switch, and the motor turns in the opposite direction. As a result, I conclude that my switches or simulation are operational. That's all. Thank you.